Hi, my name's Kim. I am a student here at Shasta College for the EMT program. Today I'm going to be explaining backboarding. We find someone that may have been in some kind of trauma, and so we want to get them leveled out onto a backboard so that we don't cause any harm to their spinal cord or their head. So our first step is seeing if he's responsive. Hello, are you okay?
My back hurts.
Your back hurts? Did you fall?
Yeah.
Okay. So now our next step would be to do a full head to toe. What we're doing is we're touching and making sure that there's no soft spots, any tenderness. It's called DCAP BTLS. So we're looking for deformities, contusions, abrasions, punctures, burns, tenderness, lacerations, and swelling. So I'm going to feel his head, checking his ears and his eyes. Can you open your mouth for me? Make sure there's no secretions. Check his face, check the back of his neck. I'm gonna look for his trachea and make sure it's not deviated and that his veins aren't distended. And roll your shoulders. This is called palpating. So I'm seeing his face if he has any expressions, so if there's any tenderness. Can you breathe in for me? Making sure that his sternum is in place. And now I'm palpating his abdomen. This is called barrel hooping. And now I'm going to move on to his pelvis and make sure that that's stable. All right, go ahead and put a seat collar on for me, Tay. I'm gonna check for a pulse. Am I rubbing or tapping, sir?
Tapping.
Can you wiggle your toes for me? So that was me checking CSMs to make sure that nothing's paralyzed and that he can move everything adequately. So I come up to his arms. Wiggle your fingers for me. Can you squeeze both my fingers? Thank you. So now we're going to bring in the backboard. And then Tay and I are going to roll our patient towards us. So we have a hand right here and a hand right here. And then she'll interlock her hands with mine. And then on the head's count, which is the person holding the stabilization of the C-spine, we're going to roll him.
Okay, so we're gonna roll on 3. 1, 2, 3.
While he's right here, to finish my DCAP BTLS, I'm actually going to feel his spine for any steps all the way down to the tailbone, and then we're going to roll back down on your count.
Okay, we're rolling down on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And if he's a little bit off, we're going to reposition him by lifting up and then down. We want to keep his spine as straight as possible.
1, 2, 3.
And then back down on his count.
Down on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So the next part is getting the spider straps. This is what is going to secure him to the board. One, 2, 3. So now we're going to grab the head blocks. These are to cushion his head. That way when we tape him to the backboard, he's not moving around as much and it's not directly contact with his skin. So we're going to put this on the other side. So now we're going to tape him to the backboard. We do this in an X form. So I start down here now, and then I'll bring it over the top, and then hand it to my partner. The last step now is checking our CSMs again. We want to make sure that we're not cutting off any circulation or harming our patient more. So I'm going to check pulse. I'm going to check on both sides. Can you squeeze my fingers for me?
Mm-hmm.
And can you wiggle them? Which finger am I holding?
My right ring finger.
What about this one?
My left pointer.
Okay. Check his feet. Am I tapping or rubbing?
Tapping.
Am I tapping or rubbing?
Rubbing.
Can you wiggle your toes for me? Now that we have everything secured and his head is secured to the backboard, we can have our head person let go of him. Okay, and then now we'll go ahead and lift him and carry him to the gurney. My name is Kim. I am an EMS student here at Shasta College. This is how we backboard a patient here. If you're interested in anything like this, go ahead and talk to your counselor today and get started. Up on 3. 1, 2, 3.